Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Great organization, been around now for several decades. I remember when it got started, showing my age, called Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Really helping people out, and frankly, if it wasn't for them, you would not believe what kind of trauma there would be on the roads compared to what it was 30, 40 years ago before they got tough on alcohol and driving. I've got Amy Milstead. She is with her company's Milstead Automotive and Towing, and she's the president and CEO of that. And you're also a sponsor for Walk Like Mad.
Yes, sir, we are.
Which is MAD, stands for Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And Amy, a little bit, first of all, why don't you tell us a little bit about your company?
Okay. My company, I'm a second generation. We've been around 41 years now. My father started the business, started on a little automotive repair and some tow trucks, and we've grown over the past 40 years, and we're very involved in our community. We service all makes and models. We do towing from anything from a small vehicle all the way up to the tractor trailers. We travel all over Houston and surrounding areas. We just kind of got started in that business, and we've grown over the past years.
So you must have several trucks if you're all over Houston.
Yeah, we're running 50 plus right now.
Wow. Mm-hmm. And you're literally all over Houston.
Yes, sir. All over.
That's cool.
North side's where we're based.
North side is where you're based. So let me ask you about your interest in MAD.
Well, I do believe in giving back to the community. I'm a mother. I have children myself. We work with accidents every single day. We see traumatized people come in. I've lost a family member in an accident, not because of drunk driving, but I know the pressure. I know the feelings that you go through when you have an accident. And giving back to the community is also another very dear area that we give back, or that we believe in. So it's just a natural. We believe in anti-texting and driving campaigns, anti-drinking and driving campaigns. So Mothers Against Drunk Drivers was just a good fit for us. We just felt like it was a good match and a good way to support our community.
I love that. I love that. You know, so many people who get involved in various projects. I would take Michael J. Fox and Parkinson, for example. They have to have it before they do it, and there's nothing wrong with that. More power to them, because a lot of people become wallflowers and they don't want to talk about it and they hide, and they could be sources of advocacy. So I commend Michael J. Fox for doing that type of thing. But I get even more excited where, people don't necessarily have a skin in the game, although you do witness the trauma of it probably daily, that this was involved in drunk driving, and you decided to get involved in it. I think that deserves props.
Thank you. It's unfortunate that people have to get involved before they want to give that awareness or be involved with a program that gives back. But hopefully just by our involvement in the community that we support, that we can encourage others to get involved and give back.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me what you got coming down the line as far as an event for MAD.
We have an event in the Woodlands, Texas this Saturday, begins at 8 a.m., and we are going to walk like mad. We've got mothers, fathers, brothers, daughters, sisters, grandmothers, grandfathers. Everyone's coming together to walk and support the Mothers Against Drunk Driving campaign, and it's going to be a great time. Bring your puppies, bring your kids, bring your babies. Come on out and
you don't have to be signed up for it in advance.
No, you can sign up at the 8 o'clock. There'll be people there to sign you up at the beginning.
And where exactly is it?
We are located, and the walk's going to be held at the North Shore Park in the Woodlands on Lake Woodlands Drive. It's just a short drive up from the Woodlands, and we're going to have pretty weather that morning. We ordered that, so come on out and support us.
Awesome. Is there any cost for being involved?
I don't believe there's a cost. Of course, we're always raising money. You don't have to bring any money, but the more you get, it just goes back to help educate.
Yeah, and your presence alone says volumes. I mean, that helps you raise money. The more people you have show up, so that's a cool way to help.
Yeah, the walk has doubled. Last year, we were like 300 and something. This year, before we're even at the gate, we've got over 600 people already in attendance. So we doubled last year's. That's
incredible. Amy Milstead, she again with Milstead Automotive and Towing, but more importantly for this conversation, she's with MAD. Saturday, great event. You can be a part of that. You can help raise money. You can help make a difference and raise awareness. One of those, there's so many issues going back to talking about specific diseases that people have given for years and years and years. And it's hard to really quantify how big a difference that giving makes, because the disease continues and that type of thing. Although I know in some of them it's amazing the kind of progress they've made in specific areas pertaining to it, but there's no question about what MAD has done. In the 1970s, I think it got started in the late 1970s is what I think. And, it's just incredible if you look at the fatality rates from the late 1970s when alcohol abuse was still treated like drunk driving was like naughty you, slap your hand because no one got killed. And if someone got killed, they could be out in 5 or 6 years. And you wonder why there's no real difference in the numbers. MAD is the reason why people can be found in jail for the rest of their lives if they continue to perpetuate this type of violence on the road through drinking. And so MAD has been a huge game changer, improving the lives of all of us. And so I even just breathe better knowing that MAD is out there. So, Amy, thanks for coming out there and sharing that message.
Absolutely. Thank you again for having us.
You got a website you want to promote?
MilsteadAutomotive.com.
MilsteadAutomotive.com. And how about MAD? MAD.org? MADD.org. I would bet money on that. Watch, it's a weird site. It's a gambling site. No! Anyway, thanks so much for being with us.
Okay, thank you for having me.
When we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at USDailyReview.com, and you're listening to The Price of Business.